Welcome back to the magazine show. And of course, I told you that we have some special guests, and I know that everyone around the world, this man needs no introduction, but I'll give you a little introduction on him. He is known as the International African, locally respected rather, and internationally known. How about that? He is, of course, the creator and producer behind the amazing group that was signed to Sony Records, and that was a massive hit over here. I know you're talking, I know who you think it is. Do you have the right clue? Okay, I won't keep you in suspense anymore. I'm talking about the one and only JJC. How are you, sir?
I'm all right.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
very
show.
much for having me.
Thank you for being here. Looking sharp, yes.
Well, we'll try.
Yes. And I know, before we even went on air, we just having a little conversation, just having a chat. And I really, really just love your positivity. I love your outlook on life.
Thank you.
And I know that our viewers are going to enjoy hearing more from you. Now, for those that don't know about you, I mean, let's first of all get into the name.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, get to know. I'm the one they call JJC. Baba do the way they shout Awu. And the reason why I shout Awu is because we are Africans, yes. We are African and proud, black and beautiful.
Amen.
Yes.
Oh, yes, and I love that, because that we are African anthem, it became almost like an anthem.
Basically, it is an anthem now, and there's no way you can go to anywhere in Nigeria now and go, Africans, everyone will go, Awu.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's now part of the culture and part of the life, I guess.
So when you came up with that song, I mean, what was the motivation? What were you thinking? What was going on in your life?
For me personally, I guess 20 years of my life after leaving Nigeria at a very young age, 20 years of my life is based here in the UK, and being here in the UK, it's easy to get lost and forget your identity because we're now British, I guess.
Exactly.
So we're all one people. But at the end of the day, when it comes to certain things, when it comes to like music or the way food or even sometimes the way we dress, you realize that we are Africans and we have our own culture, and we have to actually not forget where we come from. And because of that, a lot of people in the UK, I find that Nigerians move with Nigerians.
Yes.
Ghanaians move with Ghanaians. Sierra Leone have their own corner. So my thought was, okay, let's not all just totally forget all about ourselves. Let's come together as one people, the black people, and or even white people that are all from Africa, come together and have an identity that we're proud of. Because, I kind of grew up here and everyone was like, oh, Africa is not cool, whatever, but we have made it cool. And that's what it's all about. We are Africans. I'm proud of it. So the next generation can even take it to the next level.
Of course. And I think that that's just so inspiring because, like you said, a lot of people growing up in the UK or in the United States or even Canada, Germany as well, that are second generation, Nigerian, Liberian, Sierra Leone, and wherever you're from, you don't always necessarily have that, should I say, that confidence
about Africa,
about being African or about being of African descent.
I think it's more re-educating the whole society. Even through slavery and stuff like that. I don't want to go into that one because everyone's like, oh my God, it's talking about slavery. Okay, no. Well, the migration of the black people across the whole world, has made us lose our identity. And even more, when I speak to some people, you're like, okay, I'm from Trinidad or something. I'm like, well, we're actually brothers and sisters.
Of course we are.
Yeah, if you actually check in our DNA, we're actually probably closely related than you even would know. And I just think it's about time we put more energy into that. And if the children of Africa can come back to Africa, Africa will be a very, very beautiful place. And that's actually what's happening now.
Yes.
It's like Genesis all over again.
Exactly.
Everyone's going back to Nigeria.
Going back because, we were even talking about that during the break.
You know what? The amazing thing about it as well is now Africa, Nigeria is embracing the children of their children, I guess. If you come from the UK or America and you have a little bit of talent, if it's music or presenting on TV or radio, automatically you get the best jobs.
Wow.
Yeah, if you have a good degree in school here, you will get the bank position. You will get the best position and best pay. And because you are from the UK, they want you to stay. So they'll put you in a nice house. They'll give you a nice car. They'll give you everything that you need to stay because they value us and what we have learned. So that's what I love about Africa and Nigeria now.
That's good. And I mean, like, in terms of you going back to Nigeria, because I know that you have enjoyed massive success over here in the UK. I mean, you are the creator and the brains and the producer behind the massively successful group Big Brothers. You known as Skills.
This is big, bro.
Taking over the show. I know, yeah, I remember that.
We had a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, as a result, the group won a lot of awards,
yes.
and you were able to work with people like Jamelia.
Yes.
Who else
Lamar.
were you able? Lamar. I love Lamar, by the way. He's so cool. He's
Absolute
such
genius.
a nice guy
Absolute.
as well.
Yeah.
You mean? And I mean, was it scary for you going over to Nigeria?
To tell the truth, I always told people in Nigeria, I always wanted to, I never wanted to leave Nigeria because I was one of those kids that grew up loving Nigeria. My dad had a big house and I was like the star in my community.
Okay.
So I didn't really want to come to England to start with. But obviously, I'm so grateful that they brought me to England because it opened my eyes and it taught me a lot of stuff. But as a teenager, when I was doing the Big Brother stuff and it was successful, I made a decision to create another group for Nigeria and for Africa called JJC and 419 Squad.
Yes.
And in my mind, I was thinking one day, if I can be this successful in England, I want to be this successful in Africa. And that's the reason why I did that group. And I knew one day I'll go back. But when I did go back to Nigeria back then, I was shocked because it was very rough. It was violent.
Wow.
I just found that it was just so like, okay, I grew up in Kano, again, another one. So Kano is like calm. At that time, it was calm. It was, you know, like countryside. I've never been to Lagos at this point.
Okay.
So growing up as an adult, I actually took myself, no family in Lagos, and I took myself to Lagos.
Wow.
Because I heard that's where it was happening. Booked a hotel and stayed in Lagos. Being in Lagos, I kind of realized it's far different from Kano. It's rough. It's like being in what you call New York or
Harlem. Harlem, yeah.
But
Harlem back in the 80s.
Yeah, probably in the 80s.
That was scary. Yeah,
probably times 20.
Yeah. Oh,
because of the population.
Wow.
So
okay, that's deep.
It was very, very scary, and I was told so many things that, oh, don't put your phone, don't talk outside the car because they'll take off your phone, or do not do this because they'll cut off your hands, and don't wear bling when you go out because.
Wow.
So it was very scary. So I came back. And I kept on going back to Nigeria, and I'll stay for like a week, 2 weeks. I'm like, no, go back again. And I've been doing that all the way until 2011. And then when I went in 2011, I was absolutely shocked. It's like everything has calmed down. The area boys, or the touts, and the thugs.
The Raz guys.
The Raz guys. They've all been dispensed. The streets, the roads are much better. The lights on the streets you know what? There's even like so many rules now. You have to wear seatbelts and all that kind of stuff. Now there's like, you know, the government wants it to work, and because of that, you know, I guess what you call it, the approach of the government, it convinced me that it was the best time now and the right time for me to be at home. Plus. We have now all this MTN, Etisalat, all these brands are now in Nigeria, and they're investing in talent and the youth. So yes.
And rightfully so, because you know there is so much talent in the continent of Africa.
Absolutely.
I mean, just so much. It's you can't even begin to talk about it. I mean, I'm talking about inventors, people that are philosophers, people that are educators, people that are musically talented. There is just a wealth of talent. But people, I guess they see the negative images. You know, they see the images of the emaciated boy, you know, with his big belly because he hasn't eaten. That's what they see on the TV, and that's what they think automatically, unfortunately, you know, and it's not anything like that. It's far removed from that.
Absolutely. I mean,
there are some parts that are.
Okay, there's some parts,
unfortunately.
I mean, it's not only in Africa, in Asia, in other places in the world that exists. It's just that's how the world is. But to tell the truth, as I said, black people, or the black nations of Africa need to re-educate its people. Because doing research here in Europe, I've come to find out that, to tell the truth, philosophy, agriculture, even the written word all started from Africa.
That is true. We do know, yeah, that's true.
Do you understand?
That's so true, yeah.
The time that we have now was created in Africa. The map of the world, everything that has astrology, all these things, all started in Africa.
Of course, yeah.
We are Africans, but we have lost our identity through many, many things. I mean, we have the Egyptian slavery, then we have the American slavery. So I can say that as a people, we need to re-educate ourselves and have more pride. And this is what's happening now. We are absolutely doing it. And the new generation are definitely going to inspire the next generation to do even more. So, and
I definitely believe so. And, you know, with your enthusiasm, and I can just see when you're talking about Africa, when you're talking about, you know, Nigeria.
Like this glow.
You are glowing. I mean, was that the motivation behind the African skank?
Well, again, that's exactly.
I mean,
you know, okay, so a lot of people ask me, so you're saying we're Africans and Africa, Africa, Africa. So what's so good about Africa? You know, okay, food, one.
Of course.
You know, our clothes and everything, yeah, lovely. But let me point out something obvious, dance.
Of course.
Africa
of course.
has so many dance moves, and we love music, and that's basically part and parcel of being African. So I said, okay, let me show you the African skank. And I remember when I came to England, everyone was asking me that time, what's raining? What's the new thing? And I was like, okay, point, twist, point. Hold on a second, that's a song. So I quickly just put it in and I went to the studio, and I basically told everyone all the dance moves that are like current in Africa. Yeah. So
how was that experience? Because I know that the video featured a lot of dances from all over Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, was that your intention? Was it intentional, or did it just like come to you?
No, it is like educational song. It's like learning about the African dances. But when I was shooting that video, I shot it in Lagos. It was in Lagos Island, and I invited all like celebrities to come and like Show.
Of course.
You know,
I saw Derelu.
Yeah,
Derele rather.
Yes,
yeah, renaming him.
Yeah, the late Goldie.
Yes.
You know,
yeah,
a lot of people turned up. What amazed me the most was actually I was expecting like 20, 30 people to turn up. 40. Okay, let's say we even go crazy about probably 100. But the street like got filled up with almost like 350 people.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's the day I realized, okay, Nigeria actually got love for me.
That's
and
crazy.
I am never leaving ever again. I had one scene where I had to be on top of the like a truck, and I had to jump down in the beginning of the song. If you want to do this dance, you have to let go. So I jumped off the bus. So while I was standing on top of the bus, I just looked down on the streets, and I was thinking, oh my God.
My goodness.
All these people turned up for my video. And in Nigeria, people don't really turn up at all. They don't turn up at all, unless you're paying them.
Of course, it's true.
But, you know, they all came out, and because I put out on the YouTube that I was going to shoot the video on the 30th. I gave that street address, and as well, I told them, okay, we're going to be doing several dances. One is Azonto from Ghana, this one, the Tigi, and when I went, Azonto, the whole street was just like,
serious?
I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I just had like this massive ghost pimples all over, and then for me, that was a done deal. That was 2011, and I was 2012 now.
Of course,
yes, that's 2 years ago, and I'm still there.
Wow.
I'm not ever going back.
And you know what? I think when what you give out is what you get in return.
Of course.
And you know, you're passionate about educating people about Nigeria. You're passionate about what you do. Yes. You know, it radiates from within you. So of course, people are going to see that that's genuine, and they're going to want to be associated with that. They're going to want to feed off of that, bounce off of that, you know, be around you, you know, because you're not only a music producer, you're also a video director. I can't talk about you without even saying that. And I mean, and you're of course an artist and extraordinary entertainer. How do you balance all of them?
Okay, I'm the last born of 13.
Wow.
Yes, my mom and dad had 13. I'm the last born.
So you're the baby.
I'm the baby of the family.
Wow.
And I guess I'm grateful to my family because they gave me the freedom to do whatever I wanted to do. My brothers bought me turntables from when I was early, like when I was like early stages of my thought process of what am I going to do with my life. My brother was like, okay, here's turntables. My sister's like, okay, here's this. So I had that support system.
Excellent.
That, you know, my brother's a doctor, one is a mechanic, and we have nurses. So they were like, you want to do music? Do whatever, you know, and
that's really, you know what, that's really rare.
yeah.
Because I know I have a lot of Nigerian friends, and that's rare from a Nigerian household. They're like, I want you to be a doctor or a lawyer.
But we already had
nothing else.
We had all of those. So anything you could think of, like check.
So they just let you be.
Music, all right, do it.
That's good. That's good.
So because of that, I had that freedom, and from an early age, I've been doing it. So apart from songwriting, producing. I studied in school because I couldn't study music in school because I was already doing music.
Of course.
So I studied TV and video production in school. And I actually passed with 9 A's.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. I just loved it. It's, you know, when you do, I always say to people, try to study something that you love and enjoy. That way, your work becomes your passion.
Exactly.
And then life becomes fun.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did. And from school, I got a job as an editor, and, you know, I do that. And a lot of people obviously come to me saying, oh, we like this. And I teach as well. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been teaching for years.
Oh, goodness. You know, and so many hidden talents. I mean, what hidden talent do you have? Because we know that what you do, but what hidden talents do you have?
I do mind reading. No.
Okay. I was going to say, whoa, what am I thinking now?
No, hidden talent. If I tell you my hidden talents, it wouldn't be hidden anymore, would it?
That is true, actually. That is true. Okay, well, if you could have a talent, what would it be?
Definitely mind reading.
I knew you were going to say that.
I know what you are thinking.
Doing a Jedi mind trick.
It will really help in Nigeria because nobody actually says what they're thinking. That's definitely one thing about Nigeria. Everybody just does absolutely the other way. Like, they'll say this and do
mean
that.
Something else.
Absolutely.
So you know what, that's how it is sometimes in all different cultures. But I think that's the beauty of the people.
It is. Well, you yourself, you learn to adapt to it. In the first few months, I was very frustrated with everything.
Oh wow.
Time! You have to be here at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. No, after now it's like, what time is it? I'm meant to be here 2. It's 3 o'clock. Okay, we'll be here soon.
Wow. So it's taught you patience.
A lot of patience.
Really?
Yeah.
What else has being in Nigeria taught you compared to over here?
Value for money.
That's an interesting one.
Yes.
Could you elaborate?
Okay, for instance, over here, you know, we work extremely hard to live.
Yeah.
I spent all my life basically working for the Queen, I feel like. But right now I feel like I'm working for myself. And if I make a little, the money lasts so much more. You know, I pay my rent for the year.
Yes.
No, not every month.
Goodness.
Yeah. And there's so many, like the value of, I don't know, value for life, everything is just so much better. I think Nigeria has just taught me more how to enjoy my life and how to live my life fully, not be rushing all the time. Yeah. I'm not rushing as much as I used to. Yeah. So
it's taught you how to be laid back and really
Hakuna
patient.
Matata.
I think that's a wonderful thing. Was it no worries for the rest of your days?
It's
a problem-free philosophy.
Lego.
I love the fact that you're quoting Lion King. And it's so wrong that I know it as well.
Well, I think we all know it, you know.
Of course.
I feel like a little Simba myself.
Of course. But you know what? Speaking of Simba had to make a transition from, you know, being a cub to leader of the pack. But he had to fight a few people.
Yes.
Have you ever had any run-ins
to tell
in
the
the
truth,
industry?
I've fought so many people. I had to fight for my corner. Going to Nigeria, a lot of people were like, go back to London. You're not part of us.
Wow.
You didn't grow up here.
Haters.
You know,
Jeez.
this, that. And a lot of people try to block. And survival of the fittest, only the strong survive. And I did not allow anybody to discourage me. And the first 2 years was very, very hard. And I almost wanted to come back at one point. Yeah, I really wanted to come back. And I guess I just I knew that one day it would get better, and I am very, very hardworking. I'm stubborn when it comes to what I want to do. I would stick to it until I see it through. So I'm grateful for that.
I can see that trait in you because I have it in me as well.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it,
yeah,
but
I know.
I'm very, very stubborn.
Tough on them.
when it comes to what you want,
yes,
you know, you're
I go for
really
it.
stubborn.
I'm like a dog with a bone.
Of course. And you know, I think what sets you apart as well is that, like you said, you're not only an artist, a producer, a video director, but you've also been a mentor to a lot of people that are successful now, top acts in the Nigerian industry. We're talking about people such as, 419 Squad, who you with before, Tillaman, I mean, Weird MC, Olumentane, The Band, Don Jazzy. Do you still keep in touch with those two?
Yes.
Because Don Jazzy, they were just over here
yes,
for the Maven concert.
As of last week, we were hanging out at
you were chilling with
house, we were just playing music. And so expect some collaborations coming soon.
Because I was actually going to ask
It's coming very soon.
Because if you guys are still talking, then there's always a possibility of...
Of course. Watch the space. We are definitely doing some hot stuff coming soon.
We are watching for the stuffs.
Yes. Watch it. Or you can watch it.
You can watch it or watch it. Whichever one you want to do. Now, I mean, if you were to be able to collaborate with anyone in the world, regardless of what type of music they do, who would it be? That one person?
Just one person?
Just one.
Okay, to tell you the truth, I really want to work with Chris Brown. I like him. I really like his drive and his determination and his vocal ability, his dancing and everything is cool. I think he's really cool.
So you're not afraid of the controversy around him?
Hey, he's young, he's hip, and everyone goes through different things in life. And, he's just having his bad patch.
In fact, that could even help sell records, though.
Yeah. I think sometimes they create it to actually sell records. So, I like him. I like Lil Wayne, and I like a lot of people. I'm very diverse, and
So who are you liking right now? Who are you listening to now? Who, if I were to go through your phone or your iPhone,
right now,
not snooping, but as in like if I was to go through your musical list, who
well,
are
to tell
you
the
listening
truth,
to?
the worst thing about it right now, the only thing you hear on my iPhone right now is JJC.
Are you there?
That's the worst thing.
I like that.
Yeah,
yes, touch me, bro. Yes, I like that.
Because I'm working on my album, and I've been working on it for the past 3 to 4 months, and right now I have like 50 songs really in my
Really?
I'm still trying to decide on which songs I'm going to collaborate with this person, and which one I'm going to keep on the album, which one I'm going to save for later, which one I'm going to sell or give away. So I have a lot of like songs in my head, and even as soon as I finish here, I'm going to a studio in Stratford to go and record another song.
Wow. You know, I love your drive. So the new single that you have out is called
Eru.
Eru.
Yes.
What number was it on the list of tracks that you had to record?
Oh, it was like track 8.
Okay, the 8th track that you probably did,
Yes.
Because I know artists do like a lot of tracks. Me myself, I have about like 60.
You just have to keep
sitting there.
You have to keep on recording. And because Nigerian music industry is changing, or should I say the African music industry is changing, because now we have influences from from South Africa, from Kenya, and North Africa is not really it's not really influencing the scene. But with all those genres of music, when you make music after 3 to 6 months, you have to remake some of those songs.
It's true.
Or reorganize them, because everything has changed.
It's true.
Tempo has changed, rhythm has changed, sound has changed. So on the album, while working on this album, I realized that, okay, I have to keep on catching up. And as soon as I do a couple songs and, okay, are we releasing December? No? Okay, time to re-record again in December to meet up for April.
Wow.
So it's constant work.
And you know what? I don't think that you're afraid of constant work, because your track record has proven that you are a man that is capable of doing the work and doing it well. Is there anything that you want to say to your fans that are watching before we go to your new video?
To all the people, especially my people in London, thank you so much for all the support through the years. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. And especially to all my DJs, Enough Love to the club, all the ones online, I see you, and thank you very much for your support. And for all those guys out there that want to do this, work hard as if you haven't prayed, and pray hard as if you haven't worked. With that combination, you get there. That's me.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you very, very much. We're going to go to that video now.
Okay.
So, thank you.
Eru means load.
Hey, is it heavy?
heavy beats,
Heavy
song. You know, a lot of people think that, you know, Eru means something nasty. No, it doesn't.
Okay, that is true.
Eru means load. And,
Okay.
the song was saying about how the lady has killer smile, beautiful eyes, you know, and what makes Eru is a lot of things. So
Okay. So,
enjoy your Eru.
well, I'll check it out.